status quo, right? Another walk in the park. Just a gutsy performance by our guys in the second half. It's no secret. We seem to be limping around a little bit, but it would have been very easy at halftime to pack it in and get beat again at home. And I thought we were really resilient, because I thought it was important that we come out early in the second half and let them know that, let Niagara know that there was going to be 20 more minutes to play, and I thought that was important by getting off to a good start and scoring the first 5. And then we kind of creep back in it, and Justin got his 4th, and I had to take him off for a while, and they got it back to 11, and then able to get him back in, and he played terrific, and Ryan played terrific, and those two second half performances. They really dominated the game, and defensively, I thought we were outstanding in the second half. Every shot they took was contested. We blocked them out much better, and overall, a very, very good win.
Must have been quite a halftime.
It was,
what it needed to be.
One that I've given before. We just decided, we gotta keep fighting. I mean, that's the biggest theme. I mean, things just haven't been real easy for us this year. Any game, and tonight was no different. And when you don't have, your best stuff, you just have to find a way to try to grind out wins in this league. And we've played a lot of games, without our best stuff this year, for whatever reason. But we're grinding through it, and that's 4 out of 5. If my math's right. So, we're grinding through it, and hopefully, hitting our peak here at the stretch run. I mean, Loyola seems to have our number, but other than that, this past stretch we've been pretty good.
Ryan, is this a game that you guys probably would have lost a month ago? And if so, what's different about this team now that you fall behind double digits, but you're able to bounce back and finish like that?
We always just know how to stay together. I mean, Coach always harps on us, don't give up, because we've been down in situations like that before. Just kind of, I don't want to say it, but we're used to the situation with our backs against the wall. We just fought, and I got the win.
Did it look like it was going to turn into just a battle of gunslingers between Ryan and Ty? And I guess you have plenty of memories of that, but it worked out well for you this time.
Yeah, I thought that, Justin was really, really good in that second half as well. So I think when Ryan and Justin are playing at the level that they were playing at in the second half, that's really hard to guard, and we were able to get them on the same side of the floor quite a bit, and it really put them in some tough spots, defensively, and they don't want to leave Justin yet. Ryan seems to have the space he needs, so that's a tough tandem when they get it going. And of course, when Lewis banked in the 3, we just kind of all smiled. But I thought we were in a place there where we weren't letting that one get away at that point. It was. I think it cut it from 6 to 3, but I was very confident in the way that we were guarding them and the offensive rhythm that we were in at that point. That I didn't think that 3 really phased us, but at the same time it was kind of ironic.
Just how did play looked out of control on both sides in the first half? Was that a big topic of conversation at halftime, just trying to get everybody more in control?
I think it was our effort, our energy, everything. Intensity just wasn't there. We wasn't coming together as a group. And in the second half, we just came out and listened to coach, and we knew it was do or die. So we just came together, got stops, rebounds, and just tried to get the offense flowing.
Justin, maybe it's a question that's hard to answer, but it's Niagara, it's a home game, a lot on the line. Why wasn't the intensity there in the first half?
It just seemed like stuff was going wrong for us, kind of like loose balls and long offensive rebounds, and from me down the line, putting our heads down and stuff. So, it wasn't like we came out and said, "Oh, okay, we're not going to play hard." It just we came out and stuff started to go wrong with us, and kind of like we didn't respond well. But in the second half, we came out and responded well.
Was there anything you put your finger on that went so badly early that you knew specifically needed to get turned around, or was it just more a general
I
playing
think
kind
that
of
we
thing?
feed, our offense, has to feed off of our defense. And our defense, when our defensive intensity is good and our, we're deflecting balls and rebounding like we did in the second half, we'll get out in transition and, and then we'll get in a better rhythm. So I just don't think we got enough stops in the first half. And then we were very stagnant on offense, kind of stood around too much, just never got into a good flow. But they were extremely excited to play the game and really ready to go. I just think, like Justin said, some things just didn't go our way early, and sometimes with this group that tends to drain their energy, and we have to focus on the things that we could focus on, and that's defense and rebounding and talking and getting back in transition. And if we can control those things, the offense will come around, and I thought we controlled those things much better in the second half. Our transition defense was really good. We got matched up very quickly with shooters, and our switches were much better. And they hurt us. We were blitzing ball screens a little bit in the first half too, and then they spread the ball around and got some open shots. So we went ahead and switched them in the second half, and I thought it kept them in front of us a lot better. So I thought that helped.
Ryan, 5th place now after a chance to make up more ground against Fairfield and St. Peter's. I mean, about a month ago, we probably couldn't have envisioned you be in that spot, but now that you are, I mean, do you feel things headed where they should be right now?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's staying positive. Starting down the line with me, and everybody's just excited because, I mean, in spurts we get things going and we look like a great team, but then sometimes we don't play as well. But at this point, we just need to know that we can play well, and it's just going to help us going down the stretch.
That confidence that you guys didn't have a month ago, is it there? Is it?
Yeah, everybody is playing with a lot more confidence, sharing the ball well, and I mean, it showed today with our backs against the wall. Everybody was getting open shots, people were looking for each other, and it was just fun for us out there.
Ryan, does it feel good to sweep Niagara this year after the way they ended your season last year?
Yeah, I mean, it's just always good. It's always good to beat Niagara because, I mean, we kind of look at them as like a rival because, I mean, it's always a fun game to play up and down. But especially after what happened last year, it was just a good thing to sweep them this year.
You good? Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bud, we don't need Niagara, right?